It is D-Day or D-Week, D-Month. We are doing this. We sold our home.
Sold!
We are moving. Check. I wasn't sure where I was going to start with packing in the home, and I thought I'm going to start with... Now the bookshelf is really special. George was the one who actually built this a few years ago. I love my books. These are items that I have collected since I was very young, very little. I actually have some of my old school books. As you can tell, I was a huge fan of R.L. Stine. I really loved these kind of scary novels.
I'm gonna read these books, okay, Mom?
You're gonna read those ones?
Yeah.
Alright, well Mummy's gonna start packing.
Okay. I'm gonna pick up two.
Let's start packing. I don't even know where to start. Do I start from the top, work my way down? I'll just go 1, 2, 3, or do I just go anywhere? It is week 2 of packing. I decided that I'm going to focus on a room a week so that by the time it is time for us to leave our house, or not our house anymore, when it comes time for that, we will be all ready to go. I have finished packing the bookshelf and there it is, ready to go. And this week we are focusing on the living room, which...
1 o'clock.
Yes, it is 1 o'clock actually.
Yeah.
And this week we are focusing on the living room, and to be honest, there's not a great deal of stuff in here. There's mainly just some toys, some pot plants, and I'm not going to be boxing those. But what I do want to put away this week is the gallery wall.
You're going to take them down. I'm going to miss them.
Summer. Summer is super excited about the new house, even though we don't have a house to go to. Just a quick story about this. What it was made from was the old timber fence that was in the front of the house. I wanted to create this piece in honor of our family that was established in 2011 when George and I got married. So this piece is coming with us as a little family heirloom of the Skizzers family that was established in 2011. Let's get started. So the bubble wrap is being reused so that we can protect the picture frames from the glass and any breakage that might occur. This is a really great way to recycle and reuse some materials that would have ended up in landfill. I've just started putting away some of the masks and wooden products that are on this wall over here. And in case you're wondering what this wooden wall is all about, it is from our travels overseas. I started collecting different wooden products from the countries that I had gone to. So for example, I went to Africa back in 2009, and those ones right there are the ones that I got from Africa. And back in 2019, George and I went to Greece with the family, and we got this from Greece, from one of the Greek islands. I'm not exactly sure, I can't remember which one. So what I would love to do is, as we travel around the world, we want to be collecting just a few items like this from each of the countries that we went to, so that we can then put on our gallery wall when we move into our new house. And it's just going to be a beautiful reminder of all the beautiful places and locations that we saw in 2022.
Letting go, yeah, it isn't easy. Two hearts slowly breaking, living the highs and lows. I'm keeping busy. Don't know if we're worth saving. Are we meant to be, or are we second guessing? Would you stay with me if the world was ending?
Week 3, we are doing the bedroom, my bedroom, George's bedroom, our bedroom. So what I'm doing today is I'm going to be going through my stuff and deciding what I am going to be donating. I did donate some clothes a few months back, but I'm going to be giving away a lot more. And someone actually suggested and made a wonderful comment that how about I donate some of my clothes to potential mothers or women who are in domestic violent relationship and have removed themselves from those situations. I'm going to donate to that cause, and I'm going to look at some organizations here around Sydney to see where I can donate those clothes. Let's get started.
Mom, what's this?
So what I've decided to do is I'm just going to go through each drawer one by one, and I'm going to put everything on my bed so that I can go through it and see things easily. So whatever is going to stay is going back into the drawers. What I'm going to focus on is putting aside our winter gear, because we are now moving into autumn, and we actually had a really cold snap yesterday. We had a 30 degree on a Saturday, and then on Sunday it was like 18 degrees, 16 degrees and raining, like pouring down rain. So I've got a couple of piles going. I've got one for donation, and the second one is old clothing that I may need to use when renovating the next place. We have found a house that we really like, but it needs to be gutted just like this one. It's like memories all over again. All the trauma. Anyway, so I've got old clothing here that I'm going to be using when we're renovating, either painting or just ripping stuff out of the house. I'm really hopeful that this one is ours. We're not going to find out. The auction is at the end of March, and so we don't find out until then whether we will be the successful bidder. So
When this comes from like yours,
that's for my winter pajamas, Summer.
yes, it comes. Right? Surprise.
No, there's a view. I'm gonna come over here. Heavy enough for you? Sorry.
Straight to the tip.
Don't you dare say that about my books.
These are important.